3:15, 3:10 p.m. Singapore time, or UTC +8. Okay, so right now it's in London session. I am just waiting for a trade currently at the moment. Not really doing much of anything. So right now, what I'm actually looking for, I want to have. Okay, let's do a quick recap of yesterday. What happened during the whole market. So I actually bought it over here, as you can see. This 5 minutes inversion fair value gap. That's why I bought it, and then price shoot towards the highs, and then after that consolidated during London session. So as I was saying yesterday, that how usually when price were to make 50 or 30 pips, 25 or pips and above, okay, so in this case it's actually about 28 pips, 27.8 pips to 28 pips, 27 pips to 28 pips lah. So most of the time it does consolidate, or either that it goes to one direction. So but we do not know, we do not exactly know what it will do, so we just have to react accordingly. And so yeah, if you held yesterday, like I said, you would have a nice take profit for is the 7 or a 7R or 4R. But for me, I am very good. So price consolidated during the whole entire Asian session, and additionally yesterday, if in this chart I actually marked out here, there was actually a double bottom here. That was something that we actually saw, which was over here, as you can see, double bottom. So that, what does that tell us? That tells us that, like, okay, so yesterday I was saying that how that double bottom there was pretty scary, because didn't know whether market could actually push towards that low or not. But so yeah, it did push towards the low today in Asian session today. So that's something that we need to look for. Okay, so price as well set two side of liquidity, which is this one, as I said, and additionally this one, as I said. So Asian session today actually made 20 pips, so not too bad, not too bad. But it is very range bound today, as you can see. Right now, what range would it be? Is actually here. Sorry, it's here. No. This has been broken. So now, right now, price is within this high here to here. So what does this? So right now, this is the range here. Okay, so why do I say that? Because this is the high, this is the low. So price made a high, higher low, high. Price broke this higher low right here. Sorry, very ugly. Price broke this higher low, as you can see, close below it. So, and then this was the one that printed this low right here. So this is the lower high. So yeah. So currently right now, what I'm actually looking for buy side. So reason why I would say, because there's tons. Okay, sorry, I marked it in the other chart. There is tons of buy side liquidity. As you can see, double top, and additional top here. So tons of sell side liquidity, I would say. Buy side liquidity. Basically, just liquidity. Whether you want to call it buy side or sell side, it really depends on you. So tons of liquidity. I really want to look for buys opportunities. So right now, chart isn't giving me the opportunity because it's just flying up. So best opportunity, I would personally say this. Okay, so what I would want to wait for is actually wait for this low to be broken right here, because right now price hasn't broken this high yet, and if price breaks this high here, okay, it might have a higher chance of going towards here. But will I be taking that trade? Honestly, not really. So I'm gonna be waiting, because right now, like I said, this is a lower high and then lower low. Price is within these two range. Okay, so technically it is bearish, technically. Okay, so I'm just waiting. But looking at the higher time frame, so 4 hours, as we said yesterday, price is within this 4 hours bullish fair value gap here. Price respected this 3 hours bullish fair value gap here. At the same time, as you can see, there's a bearish fair value gap here. So something that we need to take note of. Additionally, 2 hours price respected these 2 hours fair value gap, and additionally 2 hours has a bearish fair value gap here. So that's something that we need to take note of as well. Then next 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour actually price respected this 1 hour bullish fair value gap, and 1 hour has a bearish fair value gap as well. So right now price is actually trying to inverse this 1 hour bearish fair value gap. If price were to actually sweep this bullish fair value gap here for 1 hour by 4 p.m., the closure above it, you could say that price is bullish because it inversed it, and at the same time respecting this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. So price is technically bullish in a long-term time frame, but that's only if it closes the 1 hour bearish fair value gap. Okay, so let's take a look at the 30 minutes. 30 minutes, same concept. Price inverse this one, however, hasn't inversed this and this, so it's still looking bearish as well. 15 minutes. 15 minutes price has respected all tons of bullish fair value gap, but at the same time, it is respecting a 15 minutes bearish fair value gap as well. So right now, I'm just waiting. I would say I'm just chilling. Best opportunity for us to get a trade is actually price to come back down, sweeping here, and then look to buy from there. That's the best opportunity in my personal opinion. If not, I don't think I'll take any trades for today. Reason, like I said, being is because price is currently in the range. Okay, if price were to just shop around these two directions, this is a low, this is a high. If price doesn't sweep either one direction, you will never know, or I won't say never know, but it's very hard to predict where it will go. So we want to take trades that it has higher probability, not lower probability. Okay, so that's as simple as that. So now we're just being patient to just wait. So while waiting, I'm just going to chill and just see how the market will react off of this, within this range lah. So like I said, the range is actually, yeah, this whole entire session right here. So until you might be asking, Chris, if right now price were to sweep Asian highs, okay, price came up here, sweep Asian highs, will you look for sells? Honestly, I don't think so. Maybe I'll look for a sell once it steps sweeps this double top here. Maybe, and it gives me a good setup, then I will sell. If not, additionally, price could look into actually, hold on. Yeah, price could also look to come back up to this high here, this macro high, which is liquidity as well. So two forms of liquidity that it could look into, but we do not know which will we react off to. So I will just react accordingly and trade accordingly, in my opinion, personal opinion. Right now, I think the draw on liquidity is really towards the high side, and being dollar bullish, I am very, very bullish towards being dollar bullish in my personal opinion. So yeah, I want to look for buys opportunity if possible. So I'm just chilling. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Chilling. Just gonna chill right now. Not really doing much of anything. So let's just wait and see how price will react off this range, and I'll get back to you guys later. Oh, you guys can see the chart along the way lah. No worries with that. This is a small issue. So yeah. Okay, peace. So what's up guys? So currently right now, as you can see, okay, so price is actually in within this range right now. Okay, so you might be asking me, so Chris, are you actually going to be buying here or selling here? Okay, so for my opinion, okay, in my opinion, personal opinion here, if price actually were to break out these 5 minutes bullish fair value gap here, I wouldn't mind taking a buy trade. Okay, personal opinion, then target this high here, but that's just a trade lah. Okay, but this is very risky trade, I would say. Okay, so additionally, if you look at the 1 minute, price did inverse this 1 minute fair value gap, right? This 2 minute fair value gap here, 1 minute fair value gap. But if you look at the 2 minutes, price is respecting, you know, all these kind of fair value gaps as well. But there's a lot of fair value gaps, as you can see, bearish fair value gap. So it's pretty tough to predict like where it will react off and at whatsoever. So in my opinion, I really like, for me, I do like to take the 5 minutes fair value gaps because it's much more clean, as you can see, compared to these versus these. So I personally like to take the 5 minutes bullish fair value gap stuff. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. You know, you can take however you want to take it. So yeah, sorry. So I am looking for, I would say looking for a long setup here, but I wouldn't say that I will be taking a long trade. Maybe. It's tough to take a trade here because right now price is within these two, like bullish fair value gap and a bearish fair value gap. So if we're just gonna be patient here to see like to see how market will react of these two zones. We either inverse the 5 minutes or inverse the bullish, inverse the 5 minutes bullish fair value gap, or inverse the 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. So we have to see and wait. You know, being patient is the key in trading. Okay, we're not trying to be rushing into trades and stuff. So yeah. Honestly, if I will be taking this trade, what I'll do is once it close above this, my stops break even will be here at this point. Once it breaks even here, my target will be this high. Well, but it depends. It really depends as well. Like I said, scenario wise, based on, let's just wait and see. Currently, right now, price is respecting that bearish fair value gap. So yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for a pullback, in my opinion. Okay, if like I said, this okay is currently right now price is within this range, like I said, here to here. Okay, this is the range. If price was bullish or is bullish, okay, if price is bullish, it will continue to push higher here and respect it. But if not, you will continue to push towards the low, sweeping the low, and then may or may not continue pushing towards the highs. So I am just currently waiting and just seeing how price is going to do. So yeah, I am just chilling, not really doing much of anything. So yep. Yo guys, okay, so right now currently price has inversed a bullish fair value gap. As you can see, okay, price has inversed this bullish fair value gap. However, so you might be asking me, oh Chris, okay, you inverse that 5 minute bearish fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, sorry. Are you going to be taking this trade here or not? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I am not going to be taking this trade. Okay, like I said, reason is pretty much very simple. Okay, so what's the reason? Reason is that, like I said, if this is a pull, this is just a push to, this is just a normal, if this is bullish here, okay, price has retraced 50% and price could look into pushing towards the highs, and the draw on liquidity is definitely high as well, if in my personal opinion lah. So right now, if we were to sell here, okay, we have a very strong probability that price may continue just to burst through it. Okay, so we do not know how it may or may not continue pushing towards the lows or towards the high side. That's the honest truth. Okay, right now if you take a sell here, this is my stops, and then this is my take profit here. Okay, so but we do not know. Okay, it's tough to predict whether price will continue to push towards the highs or continue to push towards the lows. That is just as simple as that. Okay, if you look at 1 minute right now, if price were to inverse this 1 minute right here, then we can see that it is definitely bearish here. Okay, but if not, then I really won't be taking a sell here. As you can see, price immediately just retrace back up. So maybe if you want, you want to be a risk taker, sell here right now is definitely solid, and then maybe your take stops can be like here. So if it's just my opinion, I won't be taking a sell because we do not know where price will be going. It can go up, it can go down. I do not want to risk it. My personal opinion is if you want to look for sell setup here, you can actually wait for these two bullish fair value gap to be inversed. Then your stocks will be above it. The 2 minute closure as well. Then your lows is like somewhere here. Your take profit can be somewhere here or even to the 5 minute time frame here. So that's just my personal opinion. Okay, so right now, if you ask me, also Chris, right now if 5 minute were to close bullish here, will you be taking a buy side up? Honestly, I really wouldn't mind actually. But we have to depend and see the situation on how it plays out first, then we will talk about it. So sales is, if you were to take the sales right there, just like I said, you know there will be a nice, runner right now. Similar for this right now, if you were to take that 2 minutes inverse fair value gap, okay, right now you should be in break even. Okay, your entry could be around here. Stops above these 2 minutes bullish fair value gap, inverse fair value gap, and then your take profit could be here, or even if you want, okay, you can all the way to the lows as well. So it depends on you how you want to play it, I would say. But yeah, I'm not taking this trade because it's over already. It has made its run. So yeah. Am I FOMO that I didn't play out? Or not really. Like I said, because we didn't know how the price would play out. And it played out beautifully, you know, like I said, if you wanted to wait for a sell setup, okay, you would have wait for this inverse fair value gap here. Then, you know, price would then continue to push towards the high side lah. So right now you should be in break even. You shouldn't be in any trade. I mean, you should be in this trade only probably. Shouldn't be actually doing anything much. So am I sad that I'm not in this trade? Or like I said, not really, because I'm following my plan. Okay, I'm just following my plan. If you could have taken this trade because price has swept this liquidity right here. I could have taken this trade honestly because it was within my plan, and I told you guys that if price were to sweep this, invest these 5 minutes, you could look into being bearish, it being bearish. But honestly speaking, I'm bullish, and having that mindset that like I'm just telling you guys, and how my experience is that when you guys have such a bias towards this kind of if you have a bias, it's pretty tough sometimes to take trades because you know you only have that one direction in your mind. So that's just for me lah. Okay. So currently right now, same concept. I'm just chilling, just waiting. Let's just see how price will continue to push. So yeah, I mean, if you were to take the trade right there, it will be a nice runner, nice winner. Okay, for you. You know, right now it'd be like a nice 1:1.64, but you know, like I said, I'm not in the trade. You can be in the trade. Okay, so right now 5 minutes here. Okay, Chris, are you gonna be taking this 5 minutes inverse fair value gap here? Not really, like I said. I'm not really gonna be taking the trade. I'm just gonna be chilling. So yeah. Okay guys, so currently right now I price has you know price has invalidated, price has set the lows already. So yeah, I mean if you were to take this trade additionally just now, it would have been a nice win. Well, but you did it well, but if you didn't, then hey, it's alright, it is what it is. So currently right now I will be saying I am actually looking for long setups here. I'm looking for a long setup if price were to give me. Sorry. So mine will be my one is actually okay. So the reason why I actually wouldn't mind taking this long setup here is because price has swept this low right here, sweeping this liquidity, and then had a nice rejection off of this area here. Okay, but I want to see whether if price were to close above this zone or not here. Okay, so that is just my what? If price were to sweep. Okay, so price did break above it, but however I think it has pushed too high for me to take this trade currently. So I want to wait for a pullback. I would say this will be my break-even point here actually. Okay, this would be a very risky trade here. Okay guys, so this one will be this is a super duper risky trade because price is within this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. Additionally, price is so in a 3 minute fair value gaps and 2 minutes fair value gap. Okay, so but I willing to take this risk. Okay, I'm willing to take this risk because I have a bearish price is within a 5 minutes bullish fair value gap, and additionally 15 minutes, okay, 30 minutes as well, and 1 hour as well. So I have a very strong confluence that this will be pushed towards the high side again. But of course, please do take trade. This is definitely will be a very risky trade here. So I am in a buy setup here. Okay, so please trade at your own risk here. This will be my break-even trade here. Okay, so right now my trade is here. Okay, so right now I'm in the trade. Let's wait and see how price would react off these zones. Very risky trade, nice guys. Okay, please trade at your own risk. Okay, please trade at your own risk. Okay, price haven't pushed above this high here yet, so that's what I'm waiting for. Okay, when price were to push hopefully push above that high, then I will change it to a break even. Currently it hasn't yet, so I am holding on to my position, as I would say. Okay. I'm not adding any more positions here because, like I said, this is a very very risky trade for me. It's definitely very very high risk. Okay, so that's why I'm not actually taking this trade, as in, and I'm not adding any more positions. So I don't want to risk it. Okay, so there isn't any news today, as we can see. Okay, tentatively there is. Okay, so there is no news today, as you can see. So let's wait and see how price will play out. If price were to continue pushing towards the lows, then I will just stop right. I will just break even right now. I will just take my loss. Okay. Okay guys, so currently right now price did break this one inverse this 1 minute fair value gap here, so I'm actually just gonna close my whole position here, sadly. Okay, so I took a loss today. You know, it is what it is. So like I said, this was a very very risky trade on my end, I would say. Okay, I definitely, looking back, it was definitely a very very risky trade here lah. I wouldn't say that I regret taking this trade. I didn't exactly like how to follow my trading plan, I would say. I think it was kind of a, I think it was okay because of how I like this reaction of this bullish trend here. But of course, the reason why it didn't work out, I would say, is because of this enormous higher time frame. There was that negative bearish fair value gaps, and additionally all the other stuff as well lah. So that's just my opinions, but I think I'll take another step at it once, if price were to actually close bullish here as well again. I do like this rejection, like I said, I do like it. Let's wait and see how it goes. Like I said, this will be my last trade for the day. Okay, right now I'm in another long position. Okay, I'm in another long position right now. This will my break even trade. This will be for my break even. Okay, so right now you might be asking me why am I not closing this trade here, because I'm seeing that price is respecting this 5 minutes fair value gap, and what I wanted to see actually is if 5 minutes were to close above below these Asian lows here, which is these Asian lows. If price were to close the 5 minutes below, then I will most probably just close my position because of how bearish is it, because I like that how that support, as you can see. So this is support, as you can see, is holding a very strong support. But of course, if end of the day, if this doesn't hold in the 5 minute time frame, then I most probably will be closing my trade. So yeah, I think I'll just be closing my trade off here, and I'll just end off with a very huge loss today, but it is what it is. So you can't win every single day. I have been running very good wins for the past few days already, so yeah, it is what it is. Definitely a huge learning path for me, because I was definitely not patient with the trades. Okay, so the reason why I would say that I'm not patient is because I didn't wait for inverse. Okay, I definitely didn't wait for an inverse of the fair value gaps here. So that was like the whole main reason why I think price didn't play out, even though it did inverse a lot of 1 minute with a very strong structure. But again, the higher time frame, it just didn't, it overall shouldn't play out, I would say. Okay, so I'm just going to close out my position and end up with a nice massive 3% loss. So definitely isn't a good day, but I'm being transparent. I'm showing you like how I am taking my trades. The draw on liquidity was high side today, but it is what it is. There's always a better trading day tomorrow. So yeah, I'm no longer taking any more trades. I'm calling it a day here. So like I said, the overall main reason for me, I would say failing this was because of this price. I didn't wait for the inverse of these fair value gaps. I didn't wait for that. Yeah, I just took that trade however I wanted to take. I saw that the inverse and stuff. Then I was like, oh, I just wanted to wait for an inverse. I took that trade accordingly. So, which is very bad as well, and how market was actually ranging within this zone here. So, yeah, I did overall it was a bad trade, but it's okay. I'm learning every single day. Hopefully you learn something or two from this live stream. Definitely am I upset about it? Well, I would be, because I think it could have been a much better trade. I could have taken a much better trade as well, but hey, it is what it is. You can't win every single trade and every single day. I wish I could, but of course, yeah. Like I said, so how can it be a better trading setup or trading? What would be that once what I could have done was waited for this. I shouldn't have been impulsive straight away just taking this trade, because price higher time frame is respecting this higher time frame fair value gap. So yeah, that's something that I definitely need to learn. And yeah, so peace. I am gonna post my results on the Telegram so you guys can check it out. And yeah, so catch you guys tomorrow on day 8, on day 9. So definitely have some big catching up to do, since I'm down currently right now 0.5% when I was up 3%, so a massive loss today. Yeah, so it's fine. It is what it is. I can't win every single day, but this is the trade that definitely could have been avoided, in my personal opinion. But it is what it is. So yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.